So today is a wonderful initiative to bring to the attention of talented young people jobs in the digital field, specifically in agencies that work in marketing communications. And the idea is to explain a little bit about what the industry does. We'll be going on later on today to express what some of the roles in those agencies actually are, because we're very, very well aware that young people, although they're very heavy users of digital technology, don't necessarily know what goes into creating what they're using on the platforms, and certainly don't realise the kind of jobs that they might enter.
There was a speech by a guy who was like a leading person in the tech industry and the digital industry, and he explained a lot about the combination of skills and explaining what makes you an employable person and what future-proofs your employability, and talking about skills in different areas, and that was extremely interesting. That was really enlightening. Career-wise, if I wanted to go into the digital industry, I'd probably go into game design, because I've done a lot of that in the past, and I really like the aspect of game design that involves looking into the player's psyche and combining sort of the digital and art side of game design with interacting with the user, and it feels like sort of film, but more so.
So this afternoon we're working with the children, with the students, and we have a number of challenges, and they're challenges that have actually been set by industry, so Standard Life, Sony Music and Vodafone. So in the case of Sony Music, it will be looking at actually working with one of their bands, Little Mix or One Direction, there's a few others as well, and basically they've got an album launch, and the whole purpose is for the students to say, pre-launch, during launch and after launch, how can you use digital channels to support the album and get it released well and make it popular? They're going to be doing what we as agencies do every day. They're going to be concepting this afternoon and coming up with some great ideas. The winning entries from each of the schools will go into a national competition, and we'll have a Grand Prix prize for the best digital ideas that are coming out of schools right across the UK.
Digital means something that involves the internet and technology, and it's something that lets the user connect with other people online and through their screens. It's a bit very up and coming, but when it comes to DNA computing, it's something that I've been looking into. It's using biology and trying to combine that with computing and using that to integrate your thoughts and your psyche with a computer and trying to integrate those two things together. That's really interesting me, and I think that's something that in the next maybe 50, 100 years could be the next big thing.